Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, I spent some time getting it set.
Bam, we're live. Is that a good mic too? Because I got an extra like crazy mic like this one, like this. Sure.
Oh, really? I
Yeah, I
don't
mean
know.
it sounds good.
Does it sound okay?
Yeah, it sounds great.
People really like that other mic on Tuesday.
You know what's crazy is John Young was on the show last night, the CrossFit Games update show, which was fucking amazing, by the way.
John Young?
No, John Young wasn't amazing. He didn't show up.
Yeah. Okay. I was like,
um,
did he come in super later?
he felt really bad.
Yeah.
He came in.
Good.
Eventually, I just kicked him out because his connection was so bad. But he John Young's mic was better just using his iPhone
Oh, really?
than the mic he uses at home, the Rode mic. That was disappointing.
It's got to be the way it's plugged in or something, right?
Something
Yeah.
makes no sense.
No sense. It works really well for everybody else.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Rambler, good morning. Sabir and Kelly, good morning. Jeffrey, good morning. Dick Butter, hi. What's up, guys? Asymmetric gears. I know rep myself just to do the extra makeup reps. Me too. I want to tell you guys something. So I was taking the BPC 157 and the TB 500 for a couple months. And actually, I think I let this shit get old. Actually, I think it has a shelf life. The more and more I'm reading about it, this stuff has a shelf life and it's not very long. Everyone should look at it. Whoever buys this, once you reconstitute it and add the water, like the clock starts ticking, and the peptides, the amino acids, I guess, start breaking down. I have something crazy to tell you though. So I did that for a couple months, and my bicep did get better, but I wasn't like 100% certain that it was the BPC. Probably was. And then recently, whatever I had left over from my bicep, I shot into my toe, and overnight my toe got better. 3 of my toes were hurting. I think it actually honestly has something to do with a problem I'm having in my back that's causing some tingling in my toes. But anyway. Now, I'm not a fucking normal person. After I get up from here, I don't stop moving at all. I'm in the gym at least twice a day working out. I don't do crazy workouts, but like I'm always moving. I either have a leaf blower, I'm digging a hole in the backyard, I'm playing with my kids, I'm carrying a bag, 400 yards, a 20-pound bag, 400 yards, 20 times a day, moving my kids' shit around, basically. I lift my kids up, but then I also spend at least 2 hours in the gym every day. 1 hour in the middle and 1 hour at night. And that can involve just riding the assault bike, doing strict push-ups, strict pull-ups, some high intensity, maybe hit 80 or 90 RPMs on the assault bike on the minute for 20 minutes. But I am a moving machine, and I'm always tinkering with my diet. And my diet's not like great by any means. Like this, yesterday I fasted, and then this morning I woke up and I ate 5 apples of dried fruit that I stole from my neighbor's yard yesterday and put in the dehydrator last night. And I woke up this morning and just porked out on dried fruit. That being said, 4 days ago, I started this CJC 1295. I've only taken 2 injections of it. It says this is what it says. Enhanced growth hormone production in the body. Unlock the remarkable benefits of CJC 1295 peptide, cutting-edge compound designed to enhance growth hormone production in the body. Increase growth hormone secretion, muscle growth, repair, fat loss, enhance recovery, improve bone density, aging effects, convenient and safe. I don't know about that last one. But all those other things, dude, in 4 days, I've done 2 injections.
Feeling better?
Dude. Everywhere. I'm stronger. I'm sleeping better. I'm more alert. My dick's bigger. Like everything, everything, dude. It's fucking crazy. I almost feel guilty. Just 2 fucking injections. When Huberman said he took the BPC, he had like back pain in his back for years, and he took 2 injections in his back and it got better. I was like, that's kind of weird. And then I did the 1 injection because I did a shitload of injections in my bicep. And to this day, I still have some pain. I mean, at least now I can do pull-ups now. Before I couldn't even do pull-ups.
Yeah.
But I cannot believe this shit's powerful. And also remember this, I'm fasting on the 2 days that I've injected it, I've not eaten from morning till night. Not at all. 0. Just black coffee.
Is that recommended, or is that just your twist on it?
I thought I read somewhere that you're supposed to take it on an empty stomach. Jay Hartle, that's a little sketch. I'm telling you, it's it's fucking nuts. GP, why not follow the main site and get fit for a month? You're totally right. Why don't I? I don't know. I don't like to be told what to do. I'm kind of stuck in my routine of the things I like to do. You know, snatches, jumping rope. Yeah. Also, I'm kind of stuck in I like doing stuff where I can multitask. So I did this workout the other day where I hang from a pull-up bar in a bent arm position like this in an L sit for 10 seconds with a 30-second rest, 20 rounds. L sit, hang for 10 seconds with bent arm, not straight arm. 10 seconds, rest 30 seconds. I did it 20 rounds. But that way I can be researching, you know, I can be watching Buttery Bros while I work out. So sweat my ass off on the assault bike and then do some shit like that. That's why I probably don't fuck. Because if I went to an affiliate or I started following some main site, you're right. Would it be better for my fitness? Totally. But I wouldn't be able to do multitask like a mofo like I do.
Maximize your time. Hey, got a
GP, the opposite of CrossFit. You're doing the known and knowable. Fine. I don't care. I mean,
quick question about the peptides. My maintenance guy at the apartment has been complaining about his shoulder, and he's like, "Oh, now my doctor won't give me my cortisol shot." Is that right, Caleb? Okay.
Cortisone, probably.
Cortisone. Thank you. And he was like, "Do you know anybody who could give me that?" And I was like, "No, but I know somebody who's got you on some peptides. You could fix that problem for good." And so what does he do? He just goes to capeptides.com and
I've been code word Sevan for free shipping.
And you recommend that BP7.
I don't know if I recommend it, but I'm telling you what I hear everyone else taking is they take the BPC 157 and they take the TB 500. And hey, and he should get this too if he wants to go big, and he should get the curcumin. Oh, hold on a second. Hey.
Hey, good morning. What's up with you?
Hey, I'm live on the air right now. Everyone can hear you.
Nice. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Travis Bajan Unfiltered Podcast. I'll be your host all morning long. Send your donations directly to my bank account. No need to even super chat.
Hey, by the way, tell me if my audio goes out, guys, because my Roadcaster is doing something weird. It says it's installing update software. Hey, Travis, did you hear the podcast with your son last night?
I did not. Is that why you called?
Oh yeah, I wanted you to tell me how great I was.
I'm running an arm wrestling tournament this weekend, so I was at weigh-ins, and then you know how that carries on to just nothing until the middle of the night. So, all right, well, I'm gonna go watch it right now.
Okay.
You guys are crazy today. Good luck with everything.
Let me ask you one question. Is it true that John Brezink?
It's Ezra's birthday today, so shout out to Ezra Bajan too.
Happy birthday to the next Bajan who'll be NFL quarterback. Hey, who's going to win in Alexei Vovoda and Travis Bajan today? Sorry, Alexei Vovoda and John Brezink today when they pool.
Oh man, I'm praying and wishing and hoping that my great friend and mentor and hero can somehow win, but he's probably going to get his ass handed to him pretty bad.
Hey,
is your sound out?
There it is. It's out.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, we can now.
Different audio.
No, you can't hear me. Son of a bitch. Hey, John's arm looks bigger, but Vovoda's forearm looks bigger.
Yeah, John looks absolutely just swollen. He looks amazing. But I just don't know if he has enough time after the Tidezilla loss to really, really get too much better in a month. So, yeah. And now I'm hoping that Alexei's not the dude, but if my memory serves me correct, he will be pretty awesome.
All right.
All right, brother.
All right. Thanks, dude.
All right, I'm going to go check the podcast out later.
Bye. Adios.
Fuck, my mic stopped working. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
We can hear you.
You can hear me. Because I can't hear you.
Oh, really?
And my roadcaster is doing something weird.
Oh shit.
I think it'll get better.
Okay.
You can't hear me though? Is it through this mic or is it through the computer?
I can hear you. Computer.
Computer.
The computer. Okay. Yeah. It is rebooting. It's doing something.
Can you hear us?
By the way, someone said you don't do intensity. Oh, now can you hear me? Now my earphones started working again.
You can hear us? No, you're still coming through your computer.
Hey, I do intensity. Don't get it fucking twisted. I do I do intensity. Don't get it twisted. It's varied. My shit's more varied than your shit.
There we go.
Oh, that's better.
There we go.
Roadcaster 7. I shut it. Shut it. Shut it. Go back to sleep. Hang up. No, you can hang up.
1999.
I do intensity. Anyway, I'm telling you, if you want to fuck around with some crazy shit, you want to see something weird happen. And like I said, I'm not a normal human. Like, as much as I like poo-poo myself, I'm like the most active fucking 51-year-old human being you guys have ever met. I'm like, so I fuck around with my diet all the time, and so I don't know if it'll have the same effects on you guys, but it's like the most powerful thing I've done in terms of drugs. It's like I would throw it in there like with nicotine or fucking marijuana or ecstasy. Like, wow. I cannot believe just 2 injections what's happened. Yeah. I don't even know if maybe you could tell. Probably not.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely can tell.
You're looking jacked.
Serious? No. Yeah. No.
Yeah. Your arms looking jacked. I was giving you the serious.
I mean, everything just feels different. I just feel different.
Like more, do you have more energy and shit? That was the one thing with the testosterone that I really was jealous of. When, like, remember when Hiller was like, you would just wake up in the morning and you're just ready to attack.
No, I don't feel that. I don't feel like I have more energy. I still napped yesterday. I still nap. I napped for 20 minutes. Old man nap.
So good.
But
enjoys a good nap.
That's what I do after work.
Nap.
Yeah, just quick 20 minutes.
Use an eye pillow.
No, I literally just go into like coffin mode. I just cross my arms like this, cross my legs.
Yes.
On the couch, and then it's like 20 minutes. I wake up, and then we're good to go until midnight.
I do. I put an eye pillow on, and then I put a pillow on each side of my ears, and I don't put a pillow behind my head, so I'm laying perfectly flat. I relax all my entire body, and then just fucking out.
Yep.
So nice. Anyway. Energy is down. No, my energy's not. Energy's not. Oh, energy is down. No, and my energy's not down. I'm just telling you.
His energy.
At CJC 1295, I'm kind of excited for it to be done with it. I don't want to get addicted to it. I'm gonna shoot the whole bottle in 10 days, or I'm gonna shoot it in 20 days in 10 different shots. Hiller's like, "Did you look into how to do it?" I'm like, "No, I just came up with my own."
No, he said his energy's down.
Oh.
How many days is Hiller off the TRT now?
I think it's like 40 something days.
Yeah, it's been
over a month.
Yeah. 51 years old here, definitely need 2 rest days per week. Yeah, I don't have any rest days either. I don't do rest days. But I don't do crazy shit. Like, I'm not doing, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not ever, rarely do I let the wheels fall off the bus.
You're like the ultra runner. You're just like, it's nothing crazy, but it's just continuous for forever.
Yeah. I like in the middle, like not last night, but the night before, it was one of my fasting days. Like at 10 o'clock at night, I just ran a mile, and I ran it, and I ran the first, I ran it on the Air Runner barefoot. I ran the first 800 at exactly a 9-minute pace, and I ran the second 800 at a 7-minute pace, a little faster than a 7-minute pace. And I had like a little under an 8-minute mile.
Cruising.
Yeah, just at 10 o'clock, you know what I mean? Just like, and I know most of you mortals aren't doing that shit. You're fucking like eating chips and shit. Well, you're already in fucking great shape, so you already worked out so hard. But Sean Sullivan, dude, it's terrible when you come off the juice. I hope I'm not on the juice. That's what I'm just worried about. Hal Roberts, I do doubles and volleyball 1 to 2 days per week, usually a rest day in the next. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, yeah. If you're playing sports, yesterday I played fucking tennis as hard as I could for fucking an hour, and we play short court, so that it's like pickleball, but it's with the tennis ball. Dude, I'm wounded. I'm wounded.
Really? Like the knees or what?
No, hamstrings and the bottom of my feet from slapping the concrete so fucking hard so many fucking times. The bottom of my feet feels like it feels like I was barefoot, like running on rocks yesterday barefoot. Even though I was wearing shoes when I played tennis, the bottoms of my feet are destroyed.
Did you get hot spots out there?
No, not like that. Just like beat up, from just shifting directions.
Yeah.
Pedro, great interview with Shane Orr and Nick Johnston. Holy shit, dude. You're a beast. Yeah, you're a beast. You're a beast. And also, someone said, "Hey, Sevan, I'm your age, but I'm also little," and that has, I think little people, we can take a little bit more of a beating. So it's like even like barefoot. Like remember, like people will be like, ask little kids, doesn't that hurt your feet when they see them walking barefoot? You have to remember they weigh 35 pounds. I weigh 150 or 160 or 170 pounds, and then a dude who's 210 pounds who's walking barefoot. Those rocks on the bottom of his feet are going to hurt significantly more.
They do
when he's barefoot. There you go. So it's all men are not created equal. If Caleb was at my house, I'd be like, "Could you get the paper towels down for me?" I mean, it's like I'll be like, I'll get stuff in the back. I'll water the plants in the backyard barefoot.
Thanks,
Sevan. When are you selling your programming? That's a good idea.
Don't you already are sell programming?
Andrew's rich. Yeah, I do sell my kids programming.
3 Playing Brothers.
Yeah. I make about $35 a week. It's
right.
true. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Haters going to hate.
All right. Here we go. 136. Is 136 even in there? Did that make it in there?
Yep.
Oh, that was the last minute.
Last minute.
This one might offend some people. There's some cultural appropriation in here. If you are of melanated skin, this one might bother you. I know it would bother me, but here we go. There's some definitely some. Go ahead.
This challenge, which is to share racial slurs about white people. Take a listen.
Discharge demon, yeast yeti, and guedam. No purpose flower.
What was the first one they said? Something monkey?
Honky, I thought it was.
Oh. Can white people I broke that last week. I showed a white monkey. Do you remember that?
You did.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No.
Fuck this clip. This is horrible. The audio on this is horrible. This could be such a good bit. They've completely fucked this up. There's not even any funny ones. Oh, you like yeast yeti? Yeast yeti? Why? Is because yeast is white? Like the yeast that comes out of the pussy?
Okay.
Yeah, like yeast infections.
Yeast yeti? Snow roach?
Snow roach.
I was not playing pickleball, dude. I was playing with a fucking
Did any of those offend you?
No, but I just thought that some melanated people might be upset that now white people are you can call white people monkeys now too, and that they would feel like that was cultural appropriation. And wait a second, that's ours to be offended by. How dare you? How dare you? You are not a monkey. You are not a monkey. What?
Shock Chihuahua was probably offensive to some CrossFitters out there, but
Chalk Chihuahua. I don't get any of those.
I don't even know what that means.
Honestly, the most offensive one is just Karen. That one fucking annoys the fuck out of me just because I feel sorry for everyone who has the name Karen.
Probably not even bad people.
And it doesn't, yeah. And most of the things that they say that they're like, that girl's a Karen. I'm like, I wish she'd have doubled down on that shit. Italian spaghetti is a spaghetti. Snow roach. Doesn't even make sense. Snow roach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jay Hartle just making shit up. I know. The thing is if you had, first of all, those aren't even like every single person that they had saying those looks like they're on fucking medications or was born prematurely. Or can you imagine if any of those people were your kids? All of those people look deformed in this TikTok video. Look at this chick.
Yeah. What the fuck is up with her? Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay. 135. This dude fucking cracked the code. If there's any lesbians in the audience, please explain this to me. This guy fucking checkmated your asses. All lesbians should be put on notice here. This is crazy. This is nuts. Here we go.
Such thing as a lesbian. Lesbians cheated being gay. They use all kind of dildos and strap-ons and dick-like paraphernalia. Would mean they like dick, they just don't like my personality. Gay men are really gay. They don't substitute they gay shit. You'll never see two gay guys and one of them got a strap-on vagina over his ass. Like, hey, hit this, bro. There's no such thing as a lesbian.
What? You got something? You got any pushback? You got any pushback?
Makes sense to me.
You got any pushback? God, I fucking love logic. Pool boy, I made love to a lesbian once. I had a girlfriend in college who was a lesbian. She was fucking great. She was so nice to me. I feel like every time she had sex with me, it was just a mercy fuck. Yeah.
She's a good dude.
And eventually I just dry humped her. I just stopped having sex. I just dry humped her. What? I know, it was in college too. It was a little old to be doing that. But she was cool. She had the full fucking super dyke cut and
the Karen cut.
What do you mean you dry humped her? Like she would just be walking down the hall and you would just
No, I just lay on. Like I stopped having intercourse with her. We didn't. What did Pool Boy say? Make love. We didn't make love.
You just soaked for a little while.
Yeah, not even soaked. Just rubbed on her.
Damn.
Yeah. Do you guys jail pretend?
You guys in jail pretend?
Oh.
I'm not familiar with that.
Rosie, please pray for me. Please pray for me. Please pray for me. Anyway, that's a pretty good one. That's some solid. I'd like to see some pushback on it. Okay, 134. Let's go over to the CDC website. This is going to be Matt Souza's favorite bit here. I want you guys to tell me when you guys hear any information. This is nuts. I was reading this morning. I'm like, how does anyone think this is information? There are many benefits to getting the injection against Floyd 19. It prevents serious illness. Where? Show me. Show me where it does that. It protects people from getting seriously ill and being hospitalized and dying. No information. A safer way to build protection. Getting Floyd 19 injection is a safer and more reliable way to build protection than getting sick with C19. That's just not even true. I've never heard. That's the first time I've ever heard that said. That is just 100% not true. By the way, that's not true about pretty much any sickness. I can't think of one. I know you're going to be like, what about the one that starts with a P? Nope, not that one either. Offers added protection to people who've had C19, including protection against being hospitalized from an infection. You still haven't told me shit. I don't believe any of that. How about link me to one study? You know what's funny is that the one link that they do have is to safe and effective. And you know that's not going to take you anywhere.
It just loops you right back around.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, look,
it just says that.
It just repeats that.
Hey, and the fact that it's safe and effective is the fact that millions of people in the United States have taken it. Under the most intense... listen, look at this. That's not true either. That's another lie. Under the most intense safety monitoring in U.S. history. That's not even true either. Hey, can we go back? I want to read you. It gets worse. Can we go back to that other page? Keep scrolling down.
Use monitoring when it just said surveying.
It recommends you stay up to date and everyone 6 years and older, and it's available for children 6 months to 5 years. Oh no, it's recommended for children 6 months to 5 years and 6 years and older.
It's two different vaccines. It's like two different versions of the vaccine.
So if you're between 5 and 6, you're just fucked.
No, you get lumped into, like, if you're 5, you're 5. Once you turn 6, then you're okay. Then you get the 6-year-old vaccine.
I thought there was a year of no man's land in there.
Hey, mRNA 49ers are highly effective in preventing the most severe outcomes from C19. What does that mean? Highly effective compared to what? I mean, this means nothing. Myocarditis is a condition where the heart becomes inflamed in response to an infection or some other trigger. Some other trigger?
The one we're trying to convince you to take. That's the trigger.
Myocarditis after C. By the way, this is Chat GPT shit, people. This is exactly how Chat GPT works.
Just rephrasing the same sentences over and over and over.
Yep.
Myocarditis after 49ers injection is rare. Are you kidding me? Listen, listen, I need to tell you something. Regardless of how you chop it up, no matter how you chop it up, the vast majority of people who have heart attacks or myocarditis are people who have injections in the United States. And do you know why that is? I'm not even implicating the injection. I'm just telling you because more than half the people in the United States have gotten the injection. It couldn't be any other way. Do you understand what I'm saying? If everyone is smoking weed, I can say that every car accident, the person was stoned. And someone who doesn't know how to think is going to be like, well, oh, he's saying that weed causes that. No, I'm not. You have to think a little bit. How can you say myocarditis after C19 vaccination is rare? Completely fucking rare compared to what? It's not more rare than people who didn't get it.
Yep.
This is fucking crazy land. Don't forget, there's two things. Don't forget. Remember, Gavin Newsom, they found that correspondence between him and the other people saying, hey, we're not releasing all the information because we don't think the public is smart enough and it will just confuse them. That's almost verbatim.
Mm-hmm.
Injections will help you from being hospitalized if you do get it. How will it do that? Tell me how it does that.
Oh, here we go. Death.
Death. 49ers injection can help prevent you from dying if you do get it. COVID-19. It's fucking just nuts.
I never quote movies, but this reminds me of like the Step Brothers where they're trying to do the business like investment and they're just saying things like worldwide insurance.
Why?
Like investors, possibly you. Like it reminds me of this exactly. It's just like words.
Lilu Dallas, COVID cured the flu. I mean, there's strong. I know there's strong evidence that does show that. Very strong. It's probably the most. It is very strong evidence. Wow, look at this, Joe Neal. Oh, I've been calling him Joe Nels. It's Joe Neals. I think I have his website just saved up here. I thought I did. Let me see where the hell's Joe. Where's Joe Nels? Joe Nels. Joe Nels.
Wait, was that the affiliate owner?
Oh, yeah, I found it.
Oh, Joe, I love your bit, dude.
Oh, 108 subscribers. Hey, dude, he's doubling every day.
There we go.
Oh, he's
Oh, he's got episode 3.
Yeah, episode 3 is up. 2 views, just up 12 minutes ago. Here,
That's awesome.
Hold on. Oh, you're there. Oh, let's play a few minutes of it. Oh shit, Andrew Hiller's in this one.
Don't copyright us, Joe. Please let us play a YouTube video.
Yeah, Joe, don't report our ass. By the way, thank you for the money. It's the least you could do.
Hey, you ready to rock? Day 3, heading to Target. See if we can get another member. Keep the streak alive.
Target, good joint.
Pause this for a second. So those of you who don't know, Joe owns CrossFit Kenosha, and he's doing a 30 for 30. He's got a kind of this mix of inspirations going on, 3 things going on, and I'm sure there's more. But he spent the last 2 years perfecting the look and presentation of his gym, and he's so fucking excited to get people in there. Lifelong doing CrossFit Forever gym owner, right? 2, he hears Don Fall say we need 30 million new CrossFitters. He's like, how the fuck is that going to happen? And 3, he hears Greg Glassman say, hey, if you're not walking around as a coach, like looking for people to share your recipe for health, then you're not really a coach. So he's taken all 3 of those things, mesh them together, and here we are in Target. Bam, let's go.
Gonna get out in the street, honk if you want to try CrossFit.
Oh, he's getting the materials.
Walmart. We'll buy this stuff and we'll get moving. This is day 3, third time, 4th place. Time for arts and crafts. What's up?
No, I just did my bag. Thank you.
Hey, is that lady is filmmaker? Is the lady is filmmaker? Jess, is that because Hiller told me he got a filmmaker. I think that might be her. Okay.
I like how he's got the magnet on the truck though. You see that?
Oh yeah.
Follow
QR code.
Fitness with a QR code.
Scan that shit.
Does he? Oh, I want to see if I can scan it from my computer. Hold on. I want to see if I can scan it straight from.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yeah. I got it. That's crazy. I'm surprised YouTube doesn't have it. Okay, it takes you to CrossFit Kenosha.
Wow.
Let's go, Joe.
Sick.
Let's go.
Oh no, that's not Jess. That's not Jess. All right. Okay, I'm gonna watch this and then we'll talk about it more tomorrow. And we got to get Joe on. I keep telling Joe I'm gonna have him on and then keep dropping the ball. If you have not subscribed, do that. The YouTube page is Joe JoeNehls. Joe, I would call this episode 3, and then I put at CrossFit Kenosha. You know how like if Eminem's like has a duet with like Kendrick Lamar, it'll say featuring Kendrick Lamar. I put like a FTR. Is it FTR Andrew Hiller on there? FT. Yeah. FT Andrew Hiller.
Yeah, for sure. Use his name in your title for those clicks.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you guys, but I was the chief marketing officer for the fastest growing company in the history of planet Earth.
Really? What company?
CrossFit. Yeah. I don't know if I ever told you that.
No.
Yeah, I started there and there were 300 gyms. And when I left, there were 15,000 gyms. I was in charge of everything forward facing. It's kind of crazy. Not a lot of people know about me. I don't talk about it much. I'm pretty
I've never heard that come out of you. That's crazy. So cool of you to tell us about that.
Yeah, just a little something. On a side note, I also I'd like to play you a few minutes. I've often talked to you guys about my movie Our House.
Yes.
And last night after the show, Caleb was honored to do a screening with Sevan Matosian, personal one-on-one screening. Caleb's a huge fan of the movie, and I signed some paraphernalia for some Our House hats and bumper stickers and shit for Caleb, and then we watched a few minutes together. God, I forgot how raw this is. Caleb was embarrassing the shit out of me last night. Okay,
this is great though.
This is about 3/4 of the way through the movie. The man in that chair his name is Tim, and the guy in the foreground is Nick. Nick works at the house, and Tim is one of the clients in the supported living house. Okay, here we go. Action.
I have tried.
You've tried?
Tried and tried.
You're gonna be here this longer.
Hey, retard! Shut up!
See, look how quick you are to assault other people. No matter if they say one thing, you call them a fucking retard.
Yes, he is retarded. He's got Down syndrome.
What are you guys arguing over?
I'm not.
Any idea?
Because people like you, people with your disability.
So we got one person.
Hey, that's the motorhome I lived in right there. You see in the driveway, you see at the cord running out to it on the left side. Oh my goodness, the good old days. And I planted all that shit in that garden.
Person with a disability making fun of another person with a disability.
Scott, come here.
Scott.
Come here.
They're always like blaming me for everything.
Tim.
When they have so many delusional problems of their own.
Your problem. You not like me? You don't listen.
That's why they both hear voices. That's why. And that's the truth.
No, you can't handle the truth.
There's your dog.
Come on.
He used the line from fucking that movie, You Can't Handle the Truth.
You and I alone over here.
Come on.
Asshole. You know, fucking, if you lie to me, I'll fucking.
When Miles and I first lived here, we were the only two, the highest fucking people here. All of you guys were low fucking people.
He said, when I lived here with Miles, we were the highest functioning people here, and all you other people were low people.
Lower fucking people. I'm more functioning than Stobbs.
He said, I'm more functioning than Stobbs. That was that guy's name.
And then Stobbs are more functioning than you are, or Miles. Because I have been a board member.
Are you guys arguing over who's more retarded?
And then one of the staff jumps in. Are you guys arguing over who's more retarded? Oh my God, I'm an amazing filmmaker. Holy shit. It's fucking
dude. People need to watch that movie because if you want like a master class in how to interact with anybody, that's the best fucking. There's a scene in there. It's probably closer to the beginning, but Sevan is sitting in this room with this woman who has like wild Tourette's, like crazy Tourette's. You can't even like get out sentences without like having a tick or like something drastic happening. This woman starts having like suicidal ideations and like tendencies. So like she's trying to kill herself. She wants to kill herself. She's like coming up with ways, has like the plan and everything. And Sevan is literally sitting there in this room, just having sober conversation with her. Oh, why is your bookshelf all over? Oh, where are all the magazines on the floor? Oh, why? Like, what's going on with like? If you want to know how to talk to anybody who's just completely lost their fucking mind, then that's the way to do it. And then you know how to talk to anybody else, even like a normal sober person. You can have a better conversation with them. It's incredible. It's truly incredible.
Caleb's telling me this last night. I'm like, so what are you saying? I'm just really good at managing all the retards we parade through the podcast.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Hey, we really do need to upload that on the channel, though. I
know. I have it somewhere.
Do that.
I have it somewhere, like the best copy that exists somewhere, and it's still not great, but all because the cameras back then weren't that good.
Yeah, that was like high 8, wasn't it? Like how'd you film that? What'd you film that with? Do you remember?
Yeah, basically a high 8, yeah,
High 8.
Or mini DV, but it's very similar to a high 8. Yeah, probably started it on a high 8.
Yeah.
Daniel Garrity, did Sevan say this rated higher than the movie that won the Oscar that year? I took it to 30 film festivals. We won at least 30 film festivals. I think maybe I took it to 50. And we beat two film festivals. We crossed paths with a movie called Spellbound. And we beat them at both those film festivals. No, that shit's all subjective, but I'm still pretty proud of it. Not pretty. I'm very proud of it. Retards, they just gravitate to you, Sevan. Yeah, I mean, I understand. I'm fun. Okay. So there's that. Okay. This was 135. Stroke yourself. Got it.
We'll say that later.
132. I've tried to say this kind of gently. I'm just gonna say it here. No offense, Caleb, if you follow any beaver bitches or dump truck hotties, I think you're a loser. And I know that's like a little bit harsh to say, and I know that it's not like sweet. It's not a truth. You know what I mean? Like this podcast is actually going on right now. That's a truth. But like, if you spend any time in your day scrolling through this kind of shit, like you're a loser. And I promise you that like, I don't like to use money as a metric, but I promise you that 99.9% of the guys who follow these kinds of girls, I make fucking 10x what they all make, doing nothing except this fucking piddly podcast. What a colossal fucking waste of time to follow dump truck hotties or what did I call them? Beaver bitches.
Beaver bitches.
Thank you. I wish I could. And it's nothing against them either, by the way. They're cool as shit. They're doing their thing. But if you're a dude and you follow them, what the fuck are you doing? Why? There's no good outcome. It's generating desire in you, and it's it's how you're spending your time. Something you've done in your karma, you're being punished for to have to have these people. You've done something naughty, and I don't know what it is. Like maybe you spit on the ground or you littered, but you're being punished, and you should stop it. You should put an end to it. But if that's not enough for you, for me to explain that to you, that it's completely stupid, it will completely fuck up your calibration of how you see the world if you intake this information. But anyway, if that's not enough for you, I'm not even talking about porn. Like
Instagram titties.
Yeah, I'm just talking about just hot chicks on Instagram. You should unfollow all that dumb shit. Don't follow any of those. Unless I follow one and she's my friend. Two, because they're my friends.
Yeah. It shows you who follows these people when it comes up on your.
That's another reason. Have some fucking pride. Have some dignity. But anyway, what a fucking joke it is to follow any. But wait till you see this. These aren't even real bitches anymore.
Yeah, it's crazy now.
What up, everybody? It's over. The internet was fun while it lasted, but AI-generated models are now taking over. Not only are they getting a ton of followers, they're taking the brand deals and the sponsorships with them. And these captions are as cringe as possible. And men are lining up to give them money. And I can't tell whether they don't know they're not real or if they just don't care. Like I always say, this is the worst AI will ever be. We're going to soon get to the point where we can't really tell the difference. So prepare for an era where some awkward introvert in his basement creates an empire of extroverted super influencers. Oh, how the turns have tabled. And I guess it is true. Nerds always win in the end. Now, we've had CGI influencers before, right? This is Lil Michaela.
None
She
of
makes
it's
millions
real.
a year.
Stop following these fucking idiots. It's just stupid. And if you are going to follow, I'm not saying you shouldn't follow someone just because they're fucking hot, but they should have some other fucking attributes that you like. I think being attractive is fucking great. I'm not hating on attractive. We follow the 80 most attractive people on the planet. This group that listens to this podcast, but those 80 people fucking earned it.
And they're real.
Yeah, and they're real.
They're not AI generated.
Yeah.
That's some scary shit.
There's yeah. Trying to think of which girl I could use as an example who would be safe to say. Can't think of any that I'm cool enough with. I don't know. I won't say it. But anyway, word. Yeah, word. I agree. Word. Oh shit, is that true? Whittius is AI generated? That would be fucking crazy if he was. And I just got Hey, that would be the ultimate I got played.
Yeah.
That would be amazing if Whittius was AI. Oh my God.
Generated by Rosa.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Allison. Yeah. Thank you, Allison. Here are the robots again taking jobs from the real people.
AI is already stealing jobs.
Yeah. If you need to follow someone who's just absolutely fucking insanely beautiful, follow Allison, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, at least you know she's real.
Yeah, if you have and she does some shit. She gets upside down and shit. She shows you the world. And then you also get to see some gratuitous hotness.
I was thinking about the comment you made the other day that if women are more attractive, like if they're not attractive, but then if they go do a handstand walk, are they more attractive?
Yeah. Allison looks great upside down. I wasn't talking about Allison, but she looks good standing. She looks good standing too.
I saw a clip from like 2014 and I was like, wow, who was that chick? And then it was like Elizabeth Akinwally and she's climbing on her hands. And I was like, oh, Sevan was right.
Like you thought she was more attractive upside down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you who I thought the girl I thought was more attractive upside down. Not that she's not attractive standing. I'm gonna put you in the private chat. No one can see the private chat, right? I thought this chick was more attractive. I don't know why it's offensive to say, but you see that? What I put in the private chat? I think I couldn't believe how hot she was upside down. Holy fuck.
Yeah, they got some angles for sure.
Allison, you're as good standing as you are upside down. You have lots of good angles.
Yeah, you got angles.
Okay. 129, John Brzezinski pulls Alexei Vovoda today. I made a movie. Oh, it's fucking Sevan, the Sevan movie show. I made a movie called Pulling John. At one point, it was there was a what was the movie stealing software that used to be around? Was it Napster? There was another one.
LimeWire?
LimeWire? Yeah.
No, that one was a good one too. Maybe it was Napster. There was a time when it was when the first Avatar came out. Avatar was the #1 stolen movie, and Pulling John was the 10th most stolen movie on this. And so that was kind of like my claim to fame for this movie. This movie didn't win a lot of film festival awards. This is a great movie. Took second place at South by Southwest, and it was a movie I made about John Brzezinski, the greatest arm wrestler who ever lived, and he's repulling the guy 19 years later that he arm wrestles in the climax of the movie, and that's going on today. But what's crazy about this post is they're advertising this match that's going to happen today, and they don't tell you when it is, like what time it is, where it is, or how to watch. Oh, click view all replies. Click that. Does someone tell you? Dude, how with the arms? Shut the fuck up. I don't mean how, like how are they
like how
you're supposed to read through the guy's legs there behind the heart on the bottom.
Oh,
that's how you're supposed to find out.
Pay-per-view available.
Maybe we can't see anything. Looks like
Pirate Bay, Frostwire. No, none of those, but I appreciate the help. I'm going to Allison's house today.
Cool.
With a truck.
She moving?
No, she is moving. We're getting her couch.
Oh, cool.
Got a truck coming on Monday.
I'm 51. I still have the couch in my house that I had when I was in the 8th grade.
Couch has got some history, man.
Oh my goodness.
Couch has got history.
So I don't know if you're interested in watching that match, which I am, but fuck them for not advertising it, and fuck John for not calling me and coming on the show. Okay. 128, Miss Zimbabwe. Miss Zimbabwe has been crowned for the Miss Universe pageant. And there she is. Guess which one she is?
This one?
Yeah. They crowned a white girl. Congratulations to Brooke Jackson, the stunning winner of the Miss Zimbabwe pageant. We are thrilled to see you represent our beautiful nation at the upcoming Miss Universe competition. Your grace, poise, and intelligence will shine bright on the global stage. Let me see were there any other white girls in the group? It's fucking amazing, right? That country's 95%.
Like there's that group picture in the middle, Caleb.
95% melanated. Oh, that girl in the middle is black though. That white girl.
Yeah,
that's an albino girl.
That was a year ago too.
They post about as often as I do.
That is a legit albino. Wow. Oh, I wonder if I want to Google that. Albino wins Miss Zimbabwe. Albino. Please don't tell me that's derogatory. Am I going to get in trouble for that? Albino. Can you use that term? Albino.
Yep, they're already throttling the show back.
Zimbabwe pageant.
Just lost 20 viewers.
Yeah, viewers impressions are dropping.
Oh yeah, it is. It was right. That was from 2019. Oh no. Oh yeah. Yeah, Miss Albinism. Oh, they have a Miss Albinism pageant for the hottest albino chick.
They have less than 1,000.
Oh shit! It must be pretty common in Zimbabwe. Look at this shit. They got a fucking Miss Albino pageant in Zimbabwe. These are black chicks.
Oh.
I can't remember the last time I saw an albino in the United States. I had a friend, almost a romantic interest. I had a very close friend in college, this girl who was an albino. She lived in a treehouse. She was cool. Man, She was a super dirt twirler, crazy hippie chick.
Treehouse?
I'll never forget her. I wish I could remember her name. Her eye did this. She had one eye that wouldn't stay still. It was always like bouncing around. I always thought that it would just happen around me because I fucking got her excited. But every time I've been to Africa, I've seen at least one albino person. Every time. It must be more common in black people than white people. This is in 2019. I am black, that's what I thought, but then I'm always made to feel otherwise, said the 18-year-old who was crowned Miss Albinism. I love it. No one feels like themselves. About 70,000 of Zimbabwe's estimated 16 million people are born with albinism. That's huge. That's more. Tim Murray told us there's only 40,000 dwarfs in the United States, and we have 350 million people. They have 70,000 albinos with only 16 million people.
Wow.
Watch this. How many... Hold my beer. How many albinos in the United States?
Less than Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Good
job. Yeah, in the U.S., approximately 1 in... I don't... Actually, that's a good question. It just says 1 in 18 or 1 in 20,000. That's not even true. Oh, in other parts of the world, the occurrence can be as high as 1 in 3,000. In the U.S., it's 1 in 20,000. But hey, what race is albinism most common in? African Americans, or just Africans? 1 in 10,000 versus 1 in 36,000. When's the last time either of you've seen an albino?
Never.
I see dwarfs. Really, you never seen one?
I don't think I've ever seen one. No. I mean, it wasn't.
There was. I had somebody in my high school who was an albino, but after that, I haven't seen one in a while.
There you go. So you used to see one every day. You got your whole lifetime full.
Yep, exactly. Don't need to see another one again.
Oh, it's Greg.
Huh.
Hey.
From Sweden.
Brother, what is up?
I'm live on the podcast. Can I give you a call when I'm done?
Yeah, absolutely. I just tell you, you have 10 seconds.
Yeah, don't say anything crazy because we're live on the air. Don't say anything crazy. Don't like give me your credit card number or anything.
I'm in Croatia. Walked by just like we're split and see in the back alleys, and some guy runs out of a restaurant ready to knock over tables, and he's a fan of the podcast, and he knew I was in Switzerland from your show.
Yeah.
And he just wanted to say hi, and I think we're going out to dinner with him tonight.
God, I love you, Greg.
He couldn't believe it. It was crazy. It was the funniest thing. But he wanted me to tell you hi. His name is Francisco from Spain. Mallorca, I think is what I heard.
Hey, you sent me a text saying that this is the most beautiful place I've ever been. Are you standing by that? Is it that nice?
Yeah, I mean, it's the food, the people, the atmosphere. It's just amazing. Just amazing. It's like one giant frat party or something of just reasonable-minded folks. It's cool.
Awesome.
Super cool. Super beautiful.
All right. I love you. Thanks for calling in. Everyone in the chat's excited. People are saying hi to you.
Hi, everyone.
All right, dude.
All
I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Greg Glassman from Croatia.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Oh, someone asked, how did I meet the lesbian girl? I just talked to listen. I would just talk to everyone and anyone in college. If a girl, if you accidentally looked at me, I'd come talk to you.
Make subtle eye contact. Oh, great. He's coming over. He's coming over.
I would. This was just standard protocol for me. I hope my mom doesn't hear this. I would be in a class like Anthropology 101. It'd be a class with 500 people. I'd see a girl that I thought was attractive, and I would start sitting by her. And then I would start talking to her. And then literally one day in class, I would just if her hand was on the arm or something, I would just put my hand on her hand and she'd look at me and I'd look at her.
That was
just like that. Yeah, that was the move. And then we would laugh or something and giggle. And then I'd take my hand away. And then maybe the next day I'd try to do it again. And then someday I'd interlock my fingers between her fingers. And then in week 9, I would fucking have a backpack and I would open it up and I'd be like, hey, and there'd be fucking cardboard box of wine. And I'd be like, you want to go out to the field by the lagoon and drink this? And they'd say, yeah. It was, I can't tell you. It was sure. I never won rejection. The worst thing that ever happened is one time I got a girl, we went out there to the field and we got drunk and I thought oh, this is going to go down like it's supposed to. And she starts telling me about her boyfriend. But I still made it I was circling. I almost made it to first base. I got thrown out. Ty should have gone to the runner. But it was just just in one of those. I don't know how many of those. Maybe I turned her lesbian.
Oh, that's amazing. I like how you're by week 9.
Yeah, I mean, it was just chill.
The process, yeah.
And people would just be think I was crazy, that story. But I would do that. I did that over and over. Sometimes I'd have 3 going on in 3 different classes at the same time. You know what I mean? And I loved school, but it would always, that moment that you grab someone's hand, that's just some girl who sits next to you in class after is you just kind of rest your hand on her hand and she looks and you look and you're just and it's, but I never got pushed away. Nothing. I always somehow timed it right. And
yeah, if that happened today, somebody's hands would be thrown.
Yeah.
Really? You don't think you can sweet talk a girl and just no?
It's not consensual hand touching.
Why? People are afraid or?
Dude, I don't know what it is, but whenever I try to have, whenever I used to just be able to acknowledge people and say hello and as you walk by, and I don't know what happened, but ever since ever since I moved out here, probably nobody looks at you. Neighbors don't look at me. Anybody in the hospital doesn't look at me. Like you can't like initiate a conversation.
What state are you in?
Virginia.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's weird.
Dude, yesterday I'm in front of my fucking house. And there's a lady who owns like 5 of the houses up the street from me, right? And she's probably 75 years old, and she's like the best looking you could be as for a 75-year-old woman. She pulls up in her brand new convertible Bug, and she gets out and she's wearing these high heels, and she stands really straight, and she has this crazy long gray hair, and she's wearing this skirt that's really tight and this really small top. She's 75, and she's skinny, and she got these like push-up bra on. And she gets out of the car and she walks over to me, and she's 5'9" or 5'10", but with these heels on, she's 6 feet. She's really fucking tall. And she comes over to me and she goes, my neighbors up the street want us to build a bridge, and they want everyone in the neighborhood to pay for it. But there's a bunch of us who are below the bridge, and there's people above the bridge. So there's a fight brewing, right? Like who's going to pay for it? Anyway, so she's a below the bridge person. So she comes over to me and she gets right in my fucking face. Hi. And she's just like, I thought she wanted to kiss or something. And at one point during the conversation, Caleb, she goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." And she squats down. Like, I couldn't tell if it was like, "I'm sorry you're so short." Can you imagine talking to someone and being like, "Oh, like a Mexican person, like, oh, I'm sorry you're Mexican." It was like that. She squats down and she goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Oh my God. It's like talking. So I would never do that to like to an adult. Because I know I'm tall, but I'm just gonna look down at you the whole time. But if I would, the only
I never even thought of it. I just kept looking at her, thinking like, "Damn, this is fucking vibrant 75-year-old woman. This woman's on fire." And then she just basically apologized to me for being short.
Wow,
I'm so sorry. I'm like,
well, let me just get down on your level.
Yeah. So when she kneeled down, did she like continue to talk after that?
Yeah. Well, it was just she did like a curtsy, and then she went back up. She talked to me for like 8 seconds down there, and she was in some crazy high heels.
And then she's like, "Oh shit, this hurts my knees. So I gotta
stand up." My back hurts. I gotta stand up.
I feel like people are always in my I feel like people will just get in my space. I don't mind it. I'm a pretty handsy person, but where I live in California, like you can. I feel like I don't have any of that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe because I'm old and little. But people will get all up in my space. Talk to me. I could talk to anyone.
Yeah. You're kind of like approachable in that way, though, too.
And Caleb's just a giant.
Yeah.
Yeah. People don't like approaching me.
Yeah. He's intimidating just standing there. Then you talk to him for like 2 seconds. And you're like, "Oh, you're actually really nice."
Which is why I try to like go out of my way and like smile at people and like be inviting. But then they're all like, "You're fucking."
You think that is like that? You think like if you're like a big, tall, you're a 6'4" black dude, like you overcompensate and be extra nice?
Probably.
Yeah.
People approach you, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
You smile more. You're trying to like. I mean, hey, I'm not blaming anyone for being like a little more concerned about someone who's like 6'4". Concerned, but just like they could just fall on you or something, or step on you, or turn around and bump you with their ass or something.
Right.
Not even like some 7'1" Native American dude with the fucking head the size of a fucking safe, one of those big old safes.
Yeah.
Blockhead. Okay. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that old lady story. Oh, touch close to people. I can't imagine. So you can't just walk up to a girl and just hit on a girl? You can.
I don't know.
There's like new rules now, dude.
It's weird. It's like all DMs and like
Snapchat.
Yeah.
No, Marv is not extra nice because he's tall and black. I'm 6'2", 212, all White Town. They love me.
Yeah, well, look at Marv's energy. He's like vacation. Like, just look at that icon, you know? Like, if I saw that, and he's smiling. Get out of here. Look at that. He looks approachable. I'd swim up next to him.
Also, accents help too.
Yeah.
If you if you I mean, just you know, I think that Americans, I think we're more susceptible, or we think people, like when we hear someone speaking English or French or Australian accent, it kind of disarms us. Just like if you see, you know, Jamaican accents disarm us. Kenyan accents disarm us. Like there are accents that disarm us, and there's accents that fucking put us on. You hear some dude motherfucker like Ice-T, colors, and you're like, oh shit. Here we go. Oh, it's because you're fit. Yeah, and fit people. Yeah, I agree. Thought maybe it is because you're fit. If you have a nice body, I think probably people. I guess it's like walking into someone's house that's clean. You see someone has a nice body and they take care of their shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one says this one's bizarre. Look at this. 131. What's her face doing? Do you guys remember Jessica Simpson?
Yes.
Yeah.
The celebrity person, right?
She was a reality star, I think, or a singer.
Yeah. Yes, both.
This is the trippiest thing. What the fuck happened to her face?
Doing?
Watch this. Watch her face.
I really don't even know what I'm doing to maintain anything. I'm just kind of going with the flow. And like, I try to not have my kids see any sort of like diet.
Nothing moves on her face.
They don't.
Like her cheeks, her forehead, up by her eyes, like there's
nothing's moving. Yeah,
yeah.
It's a Chuck E. Cheese doll. It's like a really, like those dolls that don't have a lot of motors in them, and you're like, that thing kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. It's like a saltwater fish. Like they don't do a lot of facial gestures.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not moving. Even when she tries to like open her eyes wider and her talk there, like nothing really changes.
You can't even there's no wrinkles in her cheek or anything. Like when she, like the only thing she has are like those dimples. That's it.
Maybe she had a cavity. That's how my face feels after I've like had a Novocaine injection or an injection or something. Like if I'm getting a filling or something.
Yeah, maybe she just had a filling done that day.
Okay. On her forehead too.
Animatronic.
Lip.
Yeah, is that what that's called? Yeah, she's an animatronic. Like a shitty one.
Low budget.
We could do better. Yeah, we need a couple more engines and motors in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, howdy doody. Yeah. She's like a marionette. Is she embarrassed or does she know? I would be so embarrassed if I looked in the mirror and I saw that. I'd be like, oh fuck.
No,
because
she
she did
thinks
that.
she's beautiful.
Because she did that to herself, right?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, Disneyland. Is that at Disneyland? The Hall of Presidents?
Yeah.
That's Botox.
Yep. Looks like Quagmire's dad.
Dude, girls, you don't want to attract guys who find that attractive. You do not want to attract guys who find that attractive. You guys are being mean. No. She's gorgeous. It's hard to be a woman when everyone picks you apart. We pick everyone apart, and dude, I'm telling you that we're not being mean. I'm trying to understand what the fuck is going on, and I'm telling you, she is not attractive. If you do find that attractive, I would go as far as to say something's wrong with you. You have you need to recalibrate. You need to recalibrate. It's like, yeah, you need to recalibrate. She's lived her whole life. Oh, she lived her whole life with everyone scrutinizing her appearance. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, I appreciate the context of it. That's fair. But still, yeah, it's good context. I'm sure they're not confused about beauty standards at all. While mommy explains it all, she can't even move her mouth. Yeah, there is some. We didn't even play what she was saying, but there is some irony there that she's trying to protect her kids, and yet then she's showing her kids that's the behavior of a grown-ass woman. Dude, her husband, is she married? Does she have a husband?
Yeah, it was like Nick, right?
He should tell her. Oh, someone put this comment section as ruthless. She looks beautiful. Click on that link. I want to see what that person's like. Let me see that. Let me see what that that person's in the plants. Petunia's plants. I wouldn't have ever thought of that. Crazy. All right.
Make succulents. That's cool.
Yeah, I like succulents. But succulents are like her face. Her face is like a succulent. No wonder this person likes her. You know what I mean? Just kind of like rigid, doesn't blow around in the wind. Succulent's kind of a boring plant. They're cool in someone else's garden.
If you can't take care of plants, you get succulents.
Right.
That's us. We do that.
Jeez Louise. Okay. I don't mean to be mean to her. But I also don't think, Miss Allison, that just because she's been scrutinized her whole life, that us commenting on her face not moving is unfair. It's just it doesn't move.
Not Nick Lachey. Apparently that ended. Say it with a hard R. Marv's trying to bait me into something. I don't know.
Thank you, Daniel Garrity. I think what Sevan is struggling to say is that she doesn't need all of that to look beautiful. Well, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's fucking for sure. I find what she did to herself very unattractive. I'm proud that I don't find that attractive. I'm proud of myself for that. Yeah, I feel for her. I feel for her too. You're right. And that's healthy too. You should feel for her. Like I stepped on a yellow jacket the other day and I felt bad. I think you're right. You should feel. Yeah, that's healthy too, I think. Okay, 120. Florida has 69 school districts and 2.8 million kids. California has 5.6 million kids. How many school districts do you think it has? Double? No,
5.
Not double. Here we go. 939. It's a bureaucratic nightmare. Go ahead and play this. Fuck California, man. We are fucked.
Florida has 69 school districts in the entire state. Do you know how many school districts California has?
How many?
939. That's 939 superintendents who make between $400,000. That's 939 assistant superintendents, school boards, purchasing agents, administrative facilities, facilities for the offices, facilities to hold school board meetings. That's where all the money is going.
That's what I was wondering, where all this money going, because the teachers are not making a lot of money.
So that's why you've got so much bureaucracy, so much money going towards the school system that's not making it down to educate the students. You've got one school district for every 6,000 plus students in California. You've got one school district for every 40,000 students in Florida, and Florida has significantly better test scores than California does. We've got this state of California with all these geniuses in it. They can't look at that and bring it down to a reasonable number where that money's actually making it to the students. And
it goes into the classroom.
It goes into the classroom. It's not going to the classroom right now. I can guarantee you that. Florida has.
Hey, that's the Vivek Ramaswamy. He just wants to just start destroying the management. When I worked at CrossFit and we would interact with Apple, that's what it felt like. That's why I was so excited when Elon fired 75% of the staff at Twitter. Apple was just all middle management. Everyone we dealt with over there had no power.
Mm-hmm.
Zero power. It was a joke. As Hiller says, they're just people with push brooms pushing shit around. No one has a dustpan. No one has a place to push the shit. It's fucking gross. Crazy. No one wants to lose their job. Are you watching what's happening at the border too?
Not really.
I want to get a room full of Democrats and have them watch what's happening at the border and see if it scares them. It's really bad.
They just rounded up a bunch of people, didn't they?
Dude, there's like 10,000 new people coming in every day now. It's absolutely nuts. And do you know that there's an app? If you want to come into this country illegally, there's an app. I think it's called the Biden immigration app or something. And you can download it on your phone and you can actually fly into the country illegally now. I know. Yes, using an app. You can fly into the country illegally so that you don't have to cross at the border, because they don't like so many people coming in at the border because it's bad optics. So that they're making it so you can fly in illegally. I know that it sounds like that there's a paradox there. Well, hey, Sevan, how is it illegal if they're letting you fly in? Yeah, great fucking question. Remember all those people that like the people who worked at Noble or Nike who had to get the injection to keep their job?
Mm-hmm.
Or the tennis player they wouldn't let come in, Novak Djokovic, because he wasn't injected. None of these people are injected who are coming into the country. They're not being vetted for that. They're not being checked.
They aren't.
It's so bad. It's such a fucking disaster.
That's
I
interesting.
don't know if we talked about it, but the fence that they have built, like the wall that they have built across the border, is like, it's like open, so you can see, like you can like water can pass through it because
Right.
they have that monsoon season or the rain season that gets really bad.
Yeah.
Well, some weather report said that they were going to get higher than normal rainfall. So the Border Patrol decided to open all of the doors through the wall and weld them open. So that
Oh yeah.
so that
Yeah.
So that
the
was
wall wouldn't be
doing that.
impeded or whatever. So people are just obviously walking through those doors.
Yeah, now, yeah.
Like, oh, we built this wall so that it would be able to pass water in and out, but we're going to open these doors because it might get damaged more.
And weld them open.
And weld them open so everybody can walk through them.
Wow.
And they didn't have anybody watching the wall or like watching those doors or anything.
Samantha H, it all feels like you never know what's actually true. I watch the news through a lens that everything is massively exaggerated. Go watch I hear you. Go to Jorge Ventura's Instagram account. That's a good place to kind of like, and there's like 4 or 5 guys now like him who are like watching all of this, and you can just see raw footage of like people lining up at the border. The real trip for me is looking at what these people look like. There's no, I haven't seen, I can't remember the last time I saw a Mexican cross the fucking border where they're like, hey, these people are Mexican.
Mm-hmm. He talks about it in these, like, when you see these lines of people, he'll start asking, like, where are you from? Where are you from?
Yeah.
China, India, Afghanistan, Iraq.
Yeah, Africa,
South America, not Mexico.
Tons of Venezuelans.
Yeah, that was what the big one was last time.
Yeah.
What do you think the advantage is to letting all the people in? Like just having an open borders policy. That's essentially what we have right now, right? Anybody could just come through and.
Well, the right is saying that they're doing it just to affect voting. That basically these people will get voting rights quickly, and that they'll all start voting Democrat.
Yeah, how could they vote if they're illegal? It's
a great question. I have no idea.
They don't need an ID to vote.
It's a great question.
Wow. So they're not citizens of the country, but they're going to bring them in hopes that all these people show up at the polls.
I mean, that's the story you keep hearing over and over and over. What do you think? Do you have a hypothesis?
I don't. I'm confused as to where the incentive lies and for who. And I mean, I think the voting one's kind of low hanging fruit. Well, not that I'm saying I don't buy that, but like, how do all these people come through? They can't track them, and now they just hope that they show up at the polls.
Well, that's another crazy thing. The not tracking. How many bad people have been let in?
Fuck, we have no idea. And what happened to young and innocent people?
Hey, dude, if I'm a bad person, right? I'm a 22-year-old boy, and I'm in a gang in Ecuador, and I think I can get to the United States. I'm coming.
Fuck yeah.
I'm coming.
Homeboys are coming. You're gonna.
I'm coming. Yeah.
Hey, money's easy in the U.S. compared to like Venezuela. Money's easy, bro.
Here's Samantha. Unfortunately, Samantha, I think this is the truth, which is even scarier. Emma Waynes, my parents have been missionaries at the border for the last year or two. It's worse than people think. Yeah, I have a feeling. Yeah. We're going to see in our lifetime very soon. I think we're going to see some really weird expressions of the mass immigration that's occurred.
Yeah. I mean, everybody keeps saying votes, but is it that answer? Like, is the obvious answer the most obvious answer? Is it the correct answer? Like, what is happening that we're not seeing?
Jake Chapman, who touches women's hands in classes? Listen. So after sitting next to him and talking to him for 9 weeks, you jackass. You live on a fucking island. What the fuck do you know? In the middle of nowhere. And you're English. You've been inbred for 1,000 years. You only sleep with people in your family. I get it. I'm branching out. Emma, I'd love to listen to them on the show. Me too. I'd love to have them on the show and hear what they see.
Mm-hmm. I mean, to the person asking about the truth early, those are the people who you need to talk to, right? Like the people who are actually like Jorge Ventura that are there filming, hey, I'm here and this is what's happening here in real time, without like the propaganda spin on it from Fox News or CNN.
1:13. Allison, maybe it's now a good time for you to go to the bathroom or something, or check on the couch. You might not like this one. 1:13. This one's nuts. This one's gonna make some people feel uncomfortable.
That's my favorite part.
Okay, here we go.
Hola. He's excited to be here. Marshall, do you want to do a week 4 on testosterone, boys?
Week 4, the same.
How are you feeling?
The same.
Any effects? Anything changing?
Not really. Yeah.
Any high points? Any good things?
Not really.
Any bad points?
Pause. This is a mom who's transitioning her daughter to a boy and parading her on social media. Okay, here we go.
Not really.
Are we struggle busing a little bit with the injection? To like, it's the anxiety of doing it. Yeah. A little bit of a struggle bus. Don't want to talk about it. But you start school next week?
Yeah.
High school with testosterone, so you're gonna be like on equal playing field with all the other like pubescent boys.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Yeah. Things to look forward to with that?
No.
No. What's the one thing you are really looking forward to with your testosterone? Like the impacts?
Voice change and facial hair.
More studly beard like your dad? Yeah. You're gonna be so much hotter than him.
I think
Oh.
I'm gonna keep it like shorter, so not quite as
Cute, stubbly, like a.
not quite that short. Not like huge.
What the fuck? I know, not a parody. Yeah, no, this is not a parody. This is just fucking, yeah, painful. Yeah. I could go off on how the mother presents herself too and what she's doing, but I'll leave her alone.
Why? She's the one responsible for all that.
All the affects the mother has, the outfit she chose to wear. It's just fucking crazy. I know. It just screams fucking insanity.
Whoa, dude.
How the fuck could you do that to your kid? Dick Butter, this is the matriarchy, folks.
The matriarchy.
Judy Reed, Republican or Democrat? Good question. What more do you need? What more do you need, people? You brought your daughter. Let's say it is a good thing to do. Why? That kid clearly should not be being paraded on fucking social media.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Regardless of like the situation or like the context of it, like any video with this is crazy. Like, what is that mom doing? You're using your kid as a fucking prop for a social media video so you could get likes and attention from people. Like, imagine using your child's like situation that they're struggling with as a way for you to just put yourself front and center and make social media videos about it.
People do that with their regular children too. Like they'll just take their whole social media just turns into their children.
Yeah, that's a trip, huh? Have you seen the one lady who does all these like Disney hacks? And she's got like 4 or 5 boys, and then her and her husband do these like how to get into the park early. I think I might have sent it to you, Sevan, one of the times.
Does the whole family just look unhealthy as shit? They're massive. The dad's huge.
No. Quite the
Oh.
opposite. They're actually
Oh.
really fit, and like each one of their videos start with like them exercising and stuff, and doing a bunch of like really high level exercising stuff as a family. But it's similar to that, where like the mom's clearly like corralling them for the videos and like, yeah.
Who can blame the kid for not wanting to be like her mom? Yeah, that's fair.
Good point.
Oh, all right. So vote Democrat. Transitioning daughter 113. Tyson Bajan on yesterday. Holy shit.
He looked comfortable on the show. And then when you're like, all right, we won't keep you for long, and he's like, nah, I got the so you're like, oh, you can stay as long as you want.
Good morning, Chicago. Here's a film breakdown of Bears backup QB Tyson Bagent. What number was this so I can erase it?
112.
Damn, I have so many Tyson. Okay. The film breakdown of Justin Fields versus the Packers will give you the big time scaries. Uh-oh. Is he not doing well? This film breakdown of Justin Fields versus the Packers will give you the big time scaries. I don't know. I'm depressed. I don't know what is going on with the Bears and Justin Fields. I made excuses. I can't believe we are sitting here. I'm not calling for a change at this point, but I don't think it can get much worse. I mean, just look at some of these scenes out there. Let's go ahead and play one of these. Can we play one of these? Is Justin Fields is the quarterback in the red in the back there?
Yeah.
Why are the Chicago Bears wearing red?
Is that the
orange?
Oh.
It's what?
It's orange. It's like just a shitty color grade.
Okay.
That's not a video. That's a picture.
Oh.
Another picture.
Oh yeah, there you can see the orange.
Okay, let's play that. The ball downfield. Let's see that. Let's see what this guy has to say. Here we go.
But I watched a good chunk of the Colts game, and I watched a good chunk of that Panthers-Falcons game. Basically, every team with a young quarterback makes throwing the ball downfield look easier than the Bears.
But it's been that our whole lives, and I just don't. It's never made sense.
I hope that they just kind of go back to the drawing board and 2 targets at DJ Moore. And even Field said that today. He's like, I hope to get those guys involved downfield a little bit more. And it's like, yeah, you think?
Have they lost their first 2 games?
I think so.
Damn.
Yeah, they're 0-2. They're bottom of the league right now, or bottom of the division.
Yikes. 103. I just want to pull this up for real quick, just so you guys. I know you guys already know this, but just another example of the fucking insanity. You're not allowed to say anything against American that disagrees with the American Medical Association on YouTube. You're not allowed to do anything that's against the World Health Organization. And here is a video. We won't play it, but removing butt hairs using Nair cream, a visual guide. And this video, Hiller showed me this. It has 44 million views. And it has this guy's anus and penis in it. And it's not blocked at all.
What?
Yep.
Yeah.
See the whole butthole.
So there you go. Make sure you bring that up at the dinner table this Thanksgiving when you're with your liberal friends.
He's got a link to his educational bottoming course.
Don't worry though, it's age restricted too. So
my education, meaning how to be on the bottom and take cock in your ass.
Yep.
My discreet premium douche kits.
Damn.
My Nair apology. My stretch kits. My club for all my other links. Nair cream. Nair wax strips. Wow.
Jake Chapman, gay or straight? Buddha, 44 million clean assholes. Why so negative? Good point.
Fair enough.
All right. Samantha H, please don't play this. Oh, dude, if I played that, my sister would fucking call me and fucking slap me around. I'll probably get in trouble even for mentioning it from her.
There's 44 million views, and that means Instagram populated the shit out of that video.
Yes. Yes. Well said. Is a good point.
Yeah. It's not like that was like a super searched popular subject. It's like it just put it in front of everybody.
Tons of impressions.
Tons of impressions. I mean, to get 44 million impressions, what's that? 320 million impressions to get 44 million views.
Fuck, maybe 1 billion impressions, dude.
Yeah, like it would be way up there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Only have 320
Think about
subscribers.
that, dude. Think about that. And hey, how many of them do you think were under the age of 18?
but it's age restricted video.
More than half.
Yep.
More than half.
Pay attention to your kids when they're watching YouTube.
102. This is me in an alternate universe. I found this the other day. This is the second time I found me in an alternate universe.
It's you finding yourself. It's meant to be.
Yeah, Rambler. That guy made $210,000 in that on that video.
Yeah, not to mention that Nair endorsement.
Play this. This is me if I stay on the CJC 1295.
And there's a place.
Damn.
Fucking Italian model version of Sevi.
Is that James Bond?
Oh yeah, there you go. Dude, we need to get you a white button-up shirt. That would change everything for you.
Jeez Louise.
I'm bringing you one.
That's who my mom wished I would have turned into.
Oh, what? Look, he's gonna do whatever that is.
Kite surfing.
Yeah,
That's he's gonna do whatever that is. Oh shit, that's your mom. That was good, Sousa. Oh shit, he's gonna do whatever that is.
Just looked in stream. He had a parachute, a board.
Hey, I invited that dude on the show.
Really?
There's a there's a version of me in France too that someone sent me. He kind of looks like, this is like the model version of me. Then there's like a more homeless looking version of me in France. That one's actually Armenian. His name's like Manosian or something. No shit, has like no. And I invited him on the show too.
Dude, what if you had all of them at the same time on the same show? So it's
all
just
the dude,
all the versions of you.
Dude, I want to have someone who looks like me to be a regular on the show. Do you know what I mean? Like they come on for 5 minutes just like I'm interviewing like Katrin David's daughter and he pops on. Hey, what's up? Oh, sorry, this is my buddy. Manosian. You know what I mean? Shit.
Just comes on for 5 minutes.
Yeah, just like I just want. Okay. Oh, we got a lot of shit to do. Number 90. What's this? Do the right thing. What's this? Auto response. Can I get through 4 in 4 minutes? That would be awesome.
E-mom. We got to e-mom it.
This is actually disgusting. Agree or disagree with Marlon. Okay, here we go. Oh, yeah. I like this. What's the deal with that? It's okay to help a player, right? So this is a player, he's injured, and the opposing team helps him off. And someone's saying, hey, it's disgusting. You got to do that, right?
Yeah, what's disgusting about that?
Just because you're helping the other team.
Yeah, but it's like you're injured now. You're not helping him win the game. You're helping an injured human being.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Does anyone disagree with that? That's just a bad take on that guy, right?
Yeah, it's not war.
Okay.
Like step on his injury to make it worse.
I'm not going to apply this tourniquet because I want you dead.
Yeah. Let him bleed out on the field.
Number 86. Enforcing racism. Oh, this is on YouTube. I don't even know what this is going to be. Let me see this. What is this? Great. These ones always scare me. You never know how many drinks I've had when I fucking put this in the notes.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is just a great interview. You guys have to see this. Tucker, I'm not a Dave Portnoy fan at all. I cannot recommend this enough.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's the importance of like why we need to protect people even we don't like. People need to stay fucking free.
Did you watch that interaction?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
So
I like
good.
how quick Dave just turns up the heat. The guy says something, and then Dave's just like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, it's this is good. You gotta watch this. Dave Portnoy and Tucker Carlson. If you want to hear a really good interview, and be inspired on why you shouldn't roll over and why you should fight back when there's assholes. Yeah, Portnoy is a good example of that.
My mom and I got into an argument about Dave Portnoy one time. It was really funny. She was like, "I think that I like that business owner. I feel bad that Dave Portnoy ripped him apart." It's like, what? What are you talking about?
Well, I get that. I get what your mom's saying, but that dude chose that path. He didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Do you know? So someone yesterday said to me, "Hey, when Blair Morrison started talking about the reason why he put the black square up, why didn't you go at him and fucking tear him up?" Not everyone needs to be torn up. I wanted to just create space for him to talk about his shit.
Yeah, what would that have solved or done anyways? He went like in the past.
It's okay.
Telling you about it.
Yeah, it's okay. Just let some things, and he could have just let Dave Portnoy be. Instead, he went out there and like Dave Portnoy said, he gave Dave the most viral video he's ever had. This is Dave's biggest pizza review video ever. Yeah, he should have left Dave alone.
He did a pizza review one time and cut a carjacking in Chicago.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Last one, 67. I'm not dumb. What's this? Fuck. I wanted to get through like 30 of these today. You can get through shit. Want to do another show tonight? After the fights?
Just to get through more of them. Late night?
Yeah.
Late night?
Yeah. I'm not dumb. What is 67? Is this one good? Oh, yeah. This is good. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah. This is great.
Trying to lose weight right now. I hate telling people that I'm trying to lose weight because as soon as you say that, people give you advice, which is an insane move. I have friends who are like, you know what it is? You just need to exercise a little more and then eat a little less. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not fat because I'm stupid. I hope you get that. That I didn't wake up one morning like, whoa, I didn't know cake would do this to me. I get it. I'm shaped like a baby, but I thought it out. I figured it out. I'm trying to lose weight.
You're fucking telling me you don't think I can hold her hand in class if that bitch is sit? I would fucking hold the shit out of that girl's hand and she'll look at me and be happy as shit. You see that, Jake Chapman? Me and that girl are fucking
homies.
Oh my God. I'd see that girl. She'd be sitting in the front row. Fucking have her 9 weeks out in the field with a bottle of jug wine. Give me a handy. I love you guys. Maybe I'll see you tonight. Don't forget, main card for UFC starts at 4 p.m. tonight, and then maybe I can talk Caleb and Souza to come on after me. We just have shit we have to get through. So my list, I'm so disappointed. My list is getting too big. All right, peace and love. Love you guys. Caleb, thanks for coming on. Souza, thanks for coming on. See you guys soon. Get your peptides. CJC 1295 if you want to live life on the edge. Be careful.